Good morning, Keller Williams, and welcome back to the KW Command MC 66-Day Challenge 2.0. And today is day 57. So today we're going to continue our training on our KW Market Center websites, and we're going to show you how you can add two templated pages. That's going to be a mortgage calculator and then a YKW page, and then the ability to add media content or blog posts to your site as well. So let's dive in. We're going to go into CommandMC and click on our sites applet. When we do, we're going to come in and choose our correct market center. And we're going to see that we've got all of the stuff that we worked on yesterday, right? We've got all of our marketing profile, our URL selected. We're going to go ahead and click on the Edit My Market Center Website button. Now this is going to take us into Brightspot, which is the same editor that we utilize for our agent sites. So it should be familiar if you've had any experience with agent sites. But that being said, we've got some different pages in here, and we're going to explore these over the next couple of days as well. The first things that I wanted to show you, let's go ahead and click on our agent site link. You can see this is our Austin Northwest agent site. Right now, this is a pretty standardized site. Our agents and our leaders, we're going to talk about that over the next day or two, how you can customize those pages. But right now, this would just have a list of all of our KW Austin Northwest agents and then all of our KW Austin Northwest leaders. This would be the same for your market center. Search properties, media, and more, these are all going to be exactly the same. So today we're going to talk about adding a couple of items to our More menu and then one item into our Media menu, so we can begin customizing our actual market center website to what makes sense for our specific market. So let's go back to the dashboard. So the first thing you can see, we've already got a template for why work with KW. This is a page that's available on agent sites as well, but we're going to go ahead and add it to our market center site by just clicking on the template. When we do, you can see it brings up a templated page that already says why Keller Williams. You've got the internal name is why Keller Williams, and then you've got this big header. Now, one thing to note on the header, it's kind of boring. It's kind of plain, right? So let's spice that up a little bit. We're going to go and upload a background image. So I'm going to click on Upload Files. I'm going to choose Files. And then I've got a folder of images that I have collected, selected, paid for from Shutterstock, etc. Some of these are actually from designs. We're going to go ahead and choose this Austin Kayak Town Lake picture. So when we do, we can see that file actually gets pulled up, and we're going to choose to upload it. And then once we've uploaded it, one thing to note, right now it sort of shows the lake and sort of shows the buildings. Maybe I want a little bit more of the skyline available. If I click on the magnifying glass for that photo, it's going to allow me to pull up the photo. I think I clicked on the wrong thing. Let's go back. Edit. I'm sorry, I clicked on magnifying glass. I should have clicked on the pencil. So let's click on the pencil. It's going to bring up the photo. You actually have the ability to click on this photo where you want the image to be. You can see the photo is much taller than that placeholder is, but I want a little bit more skyline, so I'm going to click right about here. What that does is it tells Command and Brightspot where I want the focal point for this photo to be. So I'm going to now click on Save. We're going to get that adjusted. We're going to go back. And now you can see, right, we've got a little bit more of the skyline and a little less lake. It looks a little bit more like the Austin skyline there. So now we've got a custom page header with a custom background image. We could choose to change this text if it was why Keller Williams Austin or something along those lines. You can certainly do that by coming up and changing this page title. As we scroll down, we then have the page contents, which is a rich text module. So we can click the down arrow next to that. And this is where we would see the title. So you can see why I work with Keller Williams agents. And then you've got the text. Now this is a lot of space in between these paragraphs. I'm not quite sure why that's happening. So we're going to go ahead and just delete out some of that space. So we're going to click in here and we're just going to make those paragraphs a little bit closer together. Right, and you can see that you can customize this. Now I'd make sure that you read all of this. Certainly make sure that all of this is accurate, that you're doing this inside of your market, if you will. Whoops, went one too many times. Let's go up here and delete. There we go. And we'll take out a little bit more space there. But you can see, right, you can make edits to anything that's included. If you want to add some things, maybe you want to make some things bold or italicized. There's a lot of things you can do inside of this rich text editor. But if you like everything as it is, we're going to go ahead and close out that module, right? So we can just go up here and click on publish. And essentially at this page, now we are set and good to go. We're going to return to dashboard. Where does this Y. Keller Williams page show up? Well, if we go back to our website, we do a quick refresh, and then we click on the More menu. You see we now have a Y. Keller Williams page on our agent site. Next one we're going to add is the mortgage calculator tool. I think that's a fantastic tool both for agent sites and market center sites. You never know if a buyer is going to land on your market center site. So we can come back to our dashboard. We're going to click on the plus sign this time at the very top. This is where you can add different content types, and you can see inside of this content types we do have a mortgage calculator template. So we're going to go ahead and click on that one. This one's even easier because there's zero customization that we have to do to this. The mortgage calculator is already embedded. We're good to go there. We've already got the contact me form already set up and embedded. So we're just going to click on publish here. And then we can go back to our dashboard. We're going to go back to our agent site. We're going to do a quick refresh, and we would see now underneath our More menu, we now have a Y. Keller Williams page and a mortgage calculator page. Lastly for today, let's go into our media page. You're going to see that these are where all of our blog posts show up. So right now we only have one blog post. It's Where Entrepreneurs Thrive video, fantastic video. But what if we wanted to add some additional content? Well, let's go back to our dashboard. We're going to come down to the page media. If we click there, it's going to open up that specific page, and you can see that we've got a media list here. Basically, all this is a series of blog posts. And you can see the first blog post is already listed. And what would happen if we wanted to add a new blog post? Well, let's go back up to our plus sign, and let's select blog post. It's going to take us off of this page, so we're okay. We're going to leave that page. And you can see here we get into a new blog post that has been completely untitled. Now, if you were at Mega Camp, you know that John Keller came out with an amazing video that opened up Mega Camp. It's now on the Keller Williams Realty YouTube channel, and I think we should make that into a blog post. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go to that URL, that actual YouTube video. We're going to copy and paste the title of the video. We're going to then go into the description of that video, and I'm going to copy and paste the description of that video. Now, this is a lot of content here inside of this subheadline. You can see it makes a pretty long paragraph here. So if for any reason you wanted to cut some of that out or change that, you certainly could. But then finally, you've got the ability to add a module. And so you can see this could be either a hero image or video. So we're going to click on Add Module. I'm going to choose Video. And then you can see we've got the video module pulled up. So at that point, all I need to do now is go into where it says video. We're going to click there. And it's going to ask us, do we want to create a new video? And we do. We actually want to pull this from a YouTube URL. So I'm going to change that to YouTube URL. I'm going to click on New. This is where I can go get the URL from the Keller Williams Realty YouTube channel. I would paste that in. And the internal name fills in automatically. The preview fills in automatically. The title fills in automatically. If I want to, I can again come in and copy and paste the description and put that in. And then I can click on Publish. That video has now been added to my media content library inside of our actual Brightspot editor. So if we go back, now we can select this video. So this is the one we just sort of uploaded. So we're going to click on it. And now you can see that that video has been selected. Title is selected. Description is selected. We can scroll down on the page and see that that's been embedded. And so from there, all we would need to do would be to click on Publish. And we have now added a new blog post. If we go back to our dashboard, we would now see that we have a new blog post, and you can see it here, right? So here's the first blog post. Now all we would need to do would be go back to our page media and check on our media list, and sure enough, it's automatically been added. What does that look like on the actual website? If we do a quick refresh here, now you can see that that video has been added. And again, on this media page, if you don't like the actual name media, you can certainly come in and change that. right? So you can see the title, you can see where that description shows up, and then you can continue to add additional content to the blog post that you add. That's it for today, guys. A little bit longer of a video. We're going to talk tomorrow about customizing further your Market Center sites. We'll probably dive into the leaders and agents portion, and then we might come back and do a little bit more exploring inside of BroadSpot to some additional add-ons or enhancements you can make to your Market Center site. As always, it's fantastic talking to you, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.